Shalom, y'all. Good morning. Good afternoon. Man, listen. I mean, we are in them days, man. I mean, we talk about spiritual warfare. I mean, it's live and in effect. You know, I keep coming in contact with planners. You know, these spiritual entities that's getting planted in my atmosphere. Indeed, Father allows it because he already knows that there's already victory, you know. But I tell you, man, it's hard, you know. It's hard dealing with a world, man, that's so blind they can't see or know what's going on around them. If their eyes was only open. I mean, I tell you what, when Jesus was down here, you know, he preached on demonology. More than most preachers, more than most of the things that he talked about. How many times did he come in contact with a demon? I mean, the Gadarenes, I mean, all the disciples, you know, Matthew, Mark, Luke, I mean, they all had a story of it when they got out of the boat, you know, what they seen. Legion, the man, 6,000 of them sitting in one body. Man, and I mean, these things are still happening today. This ain't no joke. You know, we living in a spiritual world. You know, I believe everything first starts spiritually. You know, Father established all things, for he watches us from the heavens, man. From the highest heavens. It's called Erevath. Okay? The highest heavens. Man, I mean, I was going to my group. All of a sudden, as soon as I got in there, all of a sudden somebody jumped right in my face and started talking about a whole bunch of nonsense. I mean, it was like he was a true boaster, right? I mean, he was talking about what he got and how many followers. I mean, listen, it was a seed. He was trying to bait me, right? Man, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about it all. And this ain't even the first one, man. The last one they planted was trying to seduce me. Yeah. Yep. Trying to seduce me. See, this is the thing. Ain't nothing. No temptation, you know, has come in such a way, indeed enticing. But Father has always allowed an escape. And so if you truly desire to escape from the various aspects of your defects, your infirmities, you know, then you're going to run. Father says, run when such things come. And that's exactly what I do. So when temptations like that come, I run, man. So I already know how that is. But back to this whole planning thing. I just needed to jump on here just for a moment, just to kind of just share what happened, man, because this was crazy. I mean, there's one guy who sits in there, man, and all he does is he's a flatterer, right? He sits and he boasts about himself, and then he flatters the staff, right? I'm sitting there, I'm just trying to observe it all, man, and it's difficult. It's really difficult, you know. Victory is here. But yes, I just wanted to let y'all know, y'all. When Jesus preached on demonology, he preached on it heavily because he knew what we was going to be dealing with. He knew we was going to be dealing with possession, people who were being possessed by demons, and ultimately was taking over their bodies. I mean, there's been a lot of evil in the world. I mean, you already know. There's already been a lot of evil in the world. I mean, based upon the killings and all those things, you know, I sit here and I think about it all. Where's the good? See, we as the children of God, man, Father says, there's no one good, not even one, for the heart is wicked. Who could even know it, right? And see, goodness, everything good comes from the Father of lights, who doesn't change like shifting shadows. See, he don't change. He's the same yesterday, today, forevermore. See, we change all the time. We'll tell you something, and then the next minute, we'll act like we ain't said it. See, that's what they do in the world, man. See, God has called us to let our yes be yes and our no be no, right? To walk a straight line. See, this world is crooked. It's crooked, man. Everything is backwards, okay? Everything. So think about this. Think about everything you do, everything you thought of. Think about it in this form right now, and then say, what would it be if it was the opposite of what it is? And that's your truth. Because we're living in a mirror, man. It's a mirror. Father there's a spiritual realm and our eyes can't see. There's a veil over our eyes. You know, we can't see that. But the day is coming when that veil is about to be released. Great darkness is coming on the earth. A shaking like you've never experienced before. And some never experienced it at all. But yes, it'll be a time to come, and it won't come back again. But it'll be the time of raising his children up and taking the wicked ones out of here. Listen, y'all. Prepare for your Savior. Be ready. And if you're not ready, I mean, if you're sitting there and you're like, man, I haven't given my life to Christ. They keep talking about all these things that get ready to happen, and let me not be in fear, right? Because Father says, fear not. He says, rejoice, for he is God. He's come to save. And so therefore, I just need to say, if you're sitting there and you're wondering what's going to happen to you, be reassured that if you surrender your life to Christ, who is Jesus, the Savior, who sacrificed his life for you. Because see, the devil, there was likened to a contract, because during the garden, when the fall came, that immediately sent all humanity to death. And until Jesus came, everyone who died went to hell. And that's when he came, and when he died, he went down into hell, grabbed everybody else, took the keys, and planted them in the place of lights. So yes, listen, y'all. Only Jesus can save us. I refer to him as Yahushua. Yahushua. That's his Hebrew name. Okay, Yahushua HaMashiach. They call him Jesus Christ. That's the Greek name. Okay, now he loves you, and he wants you to spend eternity with him. Glorious is he. So if you believe in your heart that he is God, and that his Father raised him up from the dead, you will be saved. Indeed, you will be saved. Believe in him. Acknowledge that you're a sinner, fallen from grace, and you need a Savior. Praise be to Yah. Love you all. God bless.